Hello everyone and welcome to another VHS Vault stream. How's everyone doing? Hope your week's starting off alright. As you can see, for costume month, Discord chose the witch. So that's what I am today. How's everyone doing? Hope you're having an alright Monday. Not feeling too Garfield about it. Let's see what I missed in chat. Professor Daddy 1118, thanks for 26 months. Says 26 months, almost ready to burst forth like Cain and Alien. Phoenix Leftist with 185 stream streak says, thank you for a great community. Thank you for being a part of it. And that is an insane streak still. Hello, Spokane Dogman. How's it going? Trey. Phoenix2250, Mr. Blast. How's it going? Over on YouTube, how you doing? Talons, Perspicacious M. Finn. How's everyone doing? Good, I hope. So I thought we'd start today with a compilation, or playlist rather, of a bunch of different ads for 900 numbers. If anyone doesn't remember what a 900 number was, basically it was a paid-for phone number. These days I think they're mostly affiliated with, like, phone sex hotlines, but they used to have them for tons of weird stuff. So let's take a look at some of these commercials and see what fantastic services are just one phone call away.
Guess what? Corey Haim and Corey Feldman are giving out their personal numbers. If you call 1-900-909-30...
That's definitely Corey Haim and Corey Feldman's personal number. And also, they share a number. Fun fact.
700, you can listen to their private phone messages and get their personal number where you can leave them a message of your own. $2 the first minute.
They listen to all of those personally.
45 cents each additional minute. Ask your parents before you call. 1-900-909-3700.
If you call me right now, I'll give you my private number.
You call that number, and you'll hear a recording, and I'll give you my personal number if you call that, and we'll wrap.
These numbers were typically by the minute, by the way. Like, you would get charged a certain amount of money per minute on the phone call. So I'm assuming with that phone call, you probably call if you're some teenage girl in the 80s and you're obsessed with the Coreys. And they probably just talk on and on and on, and you're like, where's the personal phone number? And, like, it probably never gets to it. Or it's like 3.5 hours of recording before it gets to it, if anything. And it's just supposed to keep you on the line as long as possible. It's hilarious.
Are you a good kisser?
Yeah, I think I'm a good kisser. Oh, I think. From what I've heard, from what I've been told, the feedback I've gotten is you're a great kisser. You're a good kisser. You kiss good.
Call 1-900.
You're a great kisser. You're a good kisser. You kiss good.
909
That's a very normal thing to say.
3300 and hear it straight from Corey.
Orion says, I wasted so much money on Will Wheaton's personal number.
$2 for the first minute, 45 cents for each additional minute. Call 1-900-909-3300.
Call me, 1-900-909-3300. It's very important. I have a lot to tell you guys. Please call me.
So I told him to come on up.
Hear shocking, intriguing, true confessions. Call 1-900-246-1212.
I promised that I wouldn't tell a soul, but if you really want to know...
Dial 1-900-246-1212.
Who is this appealing to? Someone who's a gossip but doesn't have any friends and needs to hear fictional... Like, ooh, did you hear what happened to Deborah and Hank? Hey, Carpcosian.
212
Hey,
for
Ryan Cooper.
fascinating, even alarming innermost secrets.
I didn't think I'd have the nerve, but what could I say? I really like him.
That's 1-900-246-1212. $2 for the first minute, 95 cents for each additional minute, for adults only.
The big ones go in the red boxes, and the little ones go in the green boxes.
This one's unfair. This is selling Santa Claus to children for their parents' money. Which I guess is just a large part of Christmas now that I think about it, but this feels weird.
Got that? Yes, Santa! And don't forget to feed my reindeer. Hello, boys and girls. Getting ready for Christmas sure is hard work. But now that I have a moment to spare, I set up my special Christmas phone just for you. So get your parents' permission and call 1-900-909-4300.
Let's be realistic. If you're a kid and you think Santa has given you his phone number through the television, are you gonna wait to ask your parents, or are you gonna call Santa immediately
To hear
and
all
demand a Super Nintendo?
about Santa's wonderful, magical Christmas time.
Kids, call Santa's special phone at 1-900-909-4300 to hear Santa's magical Christmas message and find out how you can get a real letter from Santa Claus and a special present, too. $2 the first minute, 45 cents each additional. Ask Mom or Dad.
$2 the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. And that's in, like, late 80s, early 90s dollars. Imagine calling a phone number and it's like $5 a minute to talk to them, and then like $1 or $2 every subsequent minute. You could eat up money so quickly. You got verbally abused by a psychic line once. They tried to charge $350. It would have been worth it had they warned you that a terrible experience was going to happen.
The Christmas season once again is here. The Elephant's elected the man of the year. The hip-hop job is the well-known fact. Got 1-900-909-RAP. Yes, Santa's got...
This one's just a rapping Santa hotline. This is basically the old-timey version of a stupid YouTube viral video your aunt would send you. Just you had to phone call it to listen to the Santa rap. And this was an era where it was like, haha, it's so avant-garde to have rap included in something that is not explicitly black. So Santa, it's funny?
The word, and it's better than toys. My own rap, my producing boys. For Christmas, word, fresh out of Santa's stack. Got 1-900-909-RAP. So pick up your phone, sit back, relax, and listen. Kids, before you dial, get your parents' permission. Yo, call right now and share Santa.
I don't think you should put your disclaimer in a rap. I don't think that should count. Nerdy with 30 stream streak says, that reminds me of, I don't know if this is a thing in the US, but there are bi-weekly magazines in the UK that promise a £4 first issue, and the other 99 issues to build your own cheap Ferrari model are £10 each. But then, what if you miss one? Or I guess they get sent to your door? Do people ever finish those?
Pop holiday. $2 the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute.
Hiya, kids. It's me, your friend Grandpa.
Oh no, they got Grandpa Munster in on it.
I gotta tell you, I am starting a new club, and I want you to join. It's called the Junior Vampires of America. I mean, you'll hear scary monster stories. Now, to call, you gotta ask your parents' permission and call this phone number, 1-900-909-4300. You'll hear all about my monster friends.
Learn how Sylvia Brown's Friends of Montel Williams Psychic Network. I mean, what did you expect? I don't know.
How to get a free vampire patch and a list of special vampire tricks and secrets. So call 1-900-909-4300. Learn how to scare your friends, even your...
Ryan Cooper says, I was the Santa on the phone for a lot of my cousins when they were young because I can actually do a passing voice acting. It kind of got out of hand when one cousin called me up to rat out her bro. That's vicious. That's vicious. Is the idea that maybe, like, Santa budgets for each household? And then if the sibling gets less, maybe they'll get more? Or, like, it's some sort of disgusting prisoner's dilemma where they need to rat each other out to get better presents from Santa? But if they both rat each other out, they're both out.
Join Grandpa's Junior Vampires of America Club, and I will make you a junior vampire.
Hey, kids, call 1-900-909-4300. That's 1-900-909-4300 to hear Grandpa's scary stories and join the Junior Vampires Club. Just $2 the first minute, 45 cents each additional. Ask Mom or Dad first.
Audio Entertainment presents Warren.
Yeah, we like to rock and roll. We like to do a lot of other things, too.
Call the Warren Rock Line.
We'll give you the warm, hard facts on our personal lives. Our fans.
The warm? That's barely an innuendo. Warm, hard facts? No one calls facts warm. What are you doing? You might as well just say we're gonna do innuendo about our cocks. What are we doing? Harold Elbleman with a 3-stream streak says, was there a Twitch reset? LOL Zero Sum Santa. I don't... Oh, do you mean because your stream reset? Other people have longer streams, so I don't know what happened.
Fans always come first.
Just $2 the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. Kids ask your parents' permission. You'll get the latest on tours, videos.
And what town we blew up last.
Call and hear a new message every day and learn how you can leave your personal message from Warren.
Or anything else you've got on your mind. Call us and find out what goes on behind tour bus doors.
Nasty roadie sex. Your band.
Audio Entertainment presents pop music's new sensation, Paula
Wow,
Abdul.
did every single fucking celebrity have one of these?
Audio Entertainment presents a pumped-up insight to MC Hammer.
Hi, I'm MC Hammer. I'm the too big MC. Let's get it started. Pump it up and turn this mother out.
Call 1-900-909-MC.
What could you possibly have to say to MC Hammer? What conversation? How do you start a conversation with MC Hammer?
MC.
Stop. Hammer time.
Now is the time. You might hear a joke or a couple of rhymes.
Call and hear MC Hammer and learn how to leave your personal message. Call 1-900-909-MCMC. $2 the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. Kids ask your parents' permission.
Call me. Call me. I'm MC Hammer. Hammer, what you doing? I'm waiting on calls, baby.
Pretty sure that guy's Hammer Man.
Your bills are piling up. You can't get a loan because your bills are late, but your bills are late because you can't get a loan because your bills are late. Can't somebody help? Well, now, there's a nationwide number you can call for help. 1-900-990-LOAN can help you find the money you need.
Oh, this seems like a huge scam. People are already out money, and you're gonna have them call to get what you would call, I would imagine, quote, advice. And it's just them trying to keep you on the phone longer and longer. That's a disgusting scam. Preying on desperate poor people? That's awful.
People who will lend you money for bills, cars, boats, just about anything. Bad credit, no problem. You must be over...
Hey, fun fact, if someone wants you to pay them to call them to talk about a loan, they're not going to give you a loan. They just want your money for talking to them.
18 to call. A $35 charge will appear on your local phone bill. We guarantee we can help...
$35 charge? Oh my god. Hydrate.
Help regardless of your credit or your money back. Call 1-900-990-LOAN today.
Who? Just say from the one who loves you, baby. Hi, this is Tiffany.
Oh, it's for Tiffany. Has anyone seen the documentary, I Think We're Alone Now, about a couple of Tiffany stalkers? Fascinating stuff. I love that movie.
I'm so excited.
I have it on Blu-ray.
You can reach me now on my private phone line. Just call 1-900-909-TIFF. I have so many things I'd like to tell you. You're my friend, so call me. That's 1-900-909-TIFF. And if you're one of my lucky callers...
Who was Tiffany? Tiffany was a pop star in the 80s. She did a lot of mall tours, which nowadays sounds like, oh, what? She toured malls? Back then, malls were huge and were like a center of like the teenage life, basically. So yeah, she would do tours where she would go around to different malls in America and do concerts. So she was pretty big in her era. I like compare her to maybe like Hannah Montana, but like imagine Hannah Montana never grew up and actually like detached from Disney and became successful as her actual self, Miley Cyrus, you know? Like just the teen pop era. Kind of like that.
You get to talk to me live, one-on-one. Remember my number, 1-900-909-TIFF. Under 18, get permission before calling. $2 first minute, 45 cents each additional.
Have you ever seen How I Met Your Mother? Robin Scherbatsky, her character, who was like a Canadian pop star, is a parody of Tiffany. So if you've seen that character and you know, like her "Let's go to the mall," that's a parody of Tiffany.
Call me, okay?
I am He-Man. Call She-Ra and me at 1-900-909-2233.
What? Why is there horrifying pictures of a starving child?
Right along the way, huh?
Probably, Orko.
Jesus Christ.
You think it isn't easy to meet new people? Well, opportunities
YouTube's a dark place.
exist, but you have to make the
I wish we could call Fisto. I need him to fist that memory out of my brain.
first move. Call the romance hotline at 1-900-370-9100. Imagine having fun like this. Get together with other singles. Call 1-900-370-9100. One phone call could change your whole life. Go ahead, pick up the phone. Call the romance hotline at 1-900-370-9100.
green dress with the stripes gives me a headache.
Hi, I'm Monty Hall. Remember all the fun
I know about your problem.
we had playing Let's Make a Deal on TV? Now you can play right over your touch-tone phone. Call 1-900-860-4332. Choose the right door and you can win great prizes. Maybe even a trip for two to the beautiful Tropicana Hotel in Las Vegas. But be careful. Choose the wrong door and...
I feel like we should change the name of the Monty Hall problem to the Wayne Brady problem to keep it up to date with current Let's Make a Deal lore.
On an uncharted tropical island, an exciting new discovery is waiting for you.
We're the Tiny Dinos, and we want to talk to you. Tiny Dinos.
I'm Baby Blondie. Call me now, and my friends and I will tell you funny, exciting stories all about...
So the pretense is they're dinosaurs? Even as a kid, I'd be like, I find it highly suspect I'm talking to a dinosaur. Anyone on the phone can claim to be a dinosaur. I don't have any verification of that.
Dial this
Maybe I was a cynical child.
number now and meet the Tiny Dinos. A new Tiny Dino story each day.
$1.50 the first minute, 35 cents each additional minute. Children, get your parents' permission before you dial.
Some games require luck. Are you lucky? Some games require skill. Can you handle a cue? When it comes to men, I don't play games, and I never give second chances. Now that you know the rules, if you want to
The cue is a penis. You get it? Is she being sensual yet?
be a winner, call me.
She's rubbing it on her
Call
fucking
1-800-769-HOT. Wanna come out?
Very normal. That's a very natural way to begin a conversation with someone.
Play.
Adults only.
Yeah, I got that. Thanks. I kind of got that.
It's on now. Baton Rouge, it's official. National recording artist Webby and the Savage Squad have teamed up with the hottest clothing line in BR. Authentic BR 225 gear, aka Jake City Clothing. The gear is hot, it's fresh, it's what's up. You have many styles to choose from. Tall tees, short and long sleeve. Authentic fitted baseball caps and embroidered polo style shirts with the BR logo. You can be officially repped out in BR 225 gear. So rep your hood. That's BR 225 gear. Get you some. Oops, I almost forgot. Bootleg this.
900 number and find out what's going on my new solo project, America's Most Wanted.
So they sampled a video of Ice Cube's number for their number. Ooh, here's one that I would have loved.
Foolish friends, Freddy Krueger is on your phone. Dial this number now. I've got some tales to tell. Freddy's favorite bedtime stories. Bedtime stories. All brand new. Straight from my boiler room to your home. It's Freddy Krueger on your phone. So dial this number now if you dare. Tell him Freddy sent you.
$2 the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. Children, get your parents' permission before you dial.
I like that they're explicitly, and I know that this was the era where they were marketing Freddy directly to children, but that still is wild to me. I really wish, you know how they did like 80s series of inappropriate things, like there was a RoboCop series, there was a Rambo series, there was a Chuck Norris series briefly. I kind of wish that they had done some sort of Dream Warriors series. I think I've even seen someone who did one as like a fan project, just did a fake intro as if they had made one. Wouldn't that have been awesome to see like an 80s children's cartoon for Freddy, and they have to kind of like kidify him enough to be not inappropriate for children, but he still has to be Freddy, you know? And get some kind of cartoonish evil sidekick for at the end of the episode in his boiler room lair when he'd be like, I'll get you next time, Dream Warriors!
Creep phone. When you call
Creep phone.
us, the terror begins. Creep phone. Real life ghosts and zombies talk to you. Dial 1-900-490-CREEP. That's 1-900-490-CREEP. Randomly selected callers get connected to me live. Hurry up. We're waiting for you, pigeon. If you're under 18, make sure your parents know you're calling. Just $2 per call.
Do people want to talk to zombies that much?
Don't just think about it.
09 Kiss, and we'll tell you about our new album, smashes, thrashes, and hits, and all kinds of other stuff.
And me,
Oh no,
Gene
this is the no makeup era. I'm not into it.
Simmons, and right now I want to put on my disc jockey voice. Kiss fans and rock and rollers, don't miss this opportunity. Listen, you guys, it's only going to cost you $2 the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute.
So you dial the
bad.
Kiss hotline now.
Yeah.
It's your front row ticket to Kiss. It's like being at the show.
Kids, get your parents' permission before you call us.
Oh no, there's a line specifically for DJ Jazzy Jeff. You're gonna call, and you're not even gonna call the Fresh Prince, you're calling DJ Jazzy Jeff? I think if you're calling the Jazzy Jeff hotline, you have an inferiority complex that you need to overcome. It's fine. You can call the Fresh Prince.
Jazzy Jeff. And my name is the Fresh Prince, and we want to say what's up and thank you to everyone that's been calling our hotline. And for the
Okay,
people
so
that
it is
haven't been
both
calling
of
us
them. Jazzy Jeff is the headliner on the hotline? Okay. Me and chat will enjoy this. Let's see what it is. I will save this, thank you.
call is 1-900-909-JEFF, right? Some days I tell jokes and stuff
Not the
like
dumb
that.
jokes.
No, the jokes are good.
$2 the first minute, 45 cents.
Prior to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, was Jazzy Jeff the more popular in the duo?
Each additional minute. Children, get your parents' permission before you dial.
But don't forget, the number's still the same. It hasn't changed.
Word
It's
'em up.
1-900-909-JEFF.
And we get with you. That was good.
Hey kids, power up your score on Super Mario Brothers and Super Mario Brothers 2. Call the Power Phone for Nintendo players. Get high-scoring tips and find out how you can get a free Super Power Patch. Call 1-900-909-3500. Don't let Zelda down. Call the Power Phone. Dial 1-900-909-3500. Power up your game. Destroy Ganon and get a free Super Power Patch. Call the Power Phone for Nintendo players. Get the secret clues and tips on Punch-Out, Contra, Gauntlet, Kung Fu, Donkey Kong, Double Dragon, and more. Call now, 1-900-909-3500. Just $2 for the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute.
Can you imagine? The world before the internet was wild. Okay, I'll save more of these for later. For now, let's get on to some of the pilots and forgotten shows segment. I assume that this was kind of supposed to be a take on the ALF formula, but instead of an alien, it's a dragon.
When you wake up with a fire in your belly, and your breath feels charred when you yawn, and your cave is covered in cobwebs, and suddenly 100 years are gone. When it seems as...
This is an aggressively bad theme song, though. I kind of like the puppet, but this theme song is bad.
if your surroundings have all been tossed and twirled, remember things happen at the right time, and you got all the time in the world. Oh yes. When you fly around in a tizzy and your wings are pumping stale air, and you know something weird is happening, 'cause everything is different everywhere. When you can't find a knight or a dragon, and there's nowhere to get your horn curled, remember things happen at the right time, and you got all the time in the world.
It's kind of weird to me that he only slept for 100 years. They're doing like a man out of time thing for the dragon, but it's not like medieval times. He only slept from the 1800s to the 1900s. So like, he's an 1800, is he gonna act like he's from the 1800s? That seems a little incongruent. It feels like they should have had him sleep since like the medieval period, or like Merlin banished him like into the future or something.
You got all the time in the world.
I think I need to upgrade the witch costume. Thoughts? And then there's a link. up. That is pretty good. I think it reads less generic witch, though. Maybe I'm wrong.
Bracken, I understand you're the building manager, but I would prefer it if you'd knock before you came in.
I did. I knocked, then I came in.
What's the problem this time?
You've been talking to yourself again.
I'm rehearsing. I've got a chance at a really good job.
Another banana slice floating in a cereal bowl.
I'm auditioning tomorrow for the part of a weatherman on the New Haven at Noon show.
I've seen that show. It's rotten. Here, I wrote down a new list of building rules.
That's the fourth list.
How did we live with so many shows having obnoxious laugh tracks?
This week.
My record is...
Insert canned laughter.
7.
So what's new?
Well, Friday I'm getting a boil lanced.
I meant on the list.
Oh, the no pets regulation now extends from no warm-blooded mammals to reptiles.
What made you decide that?
Mr. Dooley's boa constrictor constricted Mrs. Feldman's parrot.
How's the parrot?
Polly want a coffin?
Oh, Mrs. Bracken, you do me a favor and you pick up Jess after school tomorrow?
Oh, sure, I'll pick her up right after ballet.
Oh, no, she doesn't have a ballet lesson tomorrow.
Not her lesson. Mine.
Funny, because old people can't do things.
The weather today in New Haven will be...
Daddy?
Jess, what are you doing out of bed?
I had a bad dream.
You want to tell me about it? Come here.
There were monsters chasing me. And I was running and I couldn't get away.
The dragon's gonna show up here. You can tell because it's the perfect setup for the puppeteer to be right there outside of the window.
Scary.
It was.
You know, I used to have dreams like that.
You did?
Mm-hmm. But there's nothing to worry about. You see, monsters don't really exist.
Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure.
I'm not saying that as a negative, by the way. I like puppetry. I'm not good at it. It's not something I aspire to, but I like watching it, and I appreciate any show that includes puppetry, even if it's obvious puppetry. It's just fun.
Can we get a big dog anyway, just in case?
Sweetheart, come here. See, everybody dreams about strange creatures and scary monsters, but things like that, they're only in storybooks. They're not real.
Really?
Really, I promise. Those kinds of things are just make-believe. All right, darling, time for bed.
Can't I stay up just a little while?
No,
This still likes puppetry. That would make sense. He has a large fist, and if he opened it up, he could have a really big puppet.
There's something outside.
What?
I don't know.
Okay, again, like, look, he's wearing like a I don't know what this kind of shirt is, but it looks like sort of Middle Ages style royalty, or at least like you know, like wealthy. You know, I don't know what to call it. Like, why did they say he was from the 1800s? They could have said he was tunic. Thank you. It looks like a fancy tunic.
Jax!
It's the phone.
Are you finished?
It talks!
Well, of course I talk. All dragons talk.
I mean, looks expensive relative to like a peasant tunic is what I'm trying to say.
I don't believe this.
Hello, Yuvi. How's it going? Welcome. Thanks for the follow.
I am a dragon.
No, you're not a dragon because there is no such thing as a dragon. Oh, hello, police. Gosh, I've got such an emergency here. A wild animal just broke into my house. Some sort of like large lizard dragon talking kind of thing. Hello? Hello?
Dad, what are we gonna do with him?
I think we should feed him.
We're not talking to you, okay?
What's your problem? Wake up on the wrong side of the cave this morning?
Daddy, I think he's funny.
So do I.
Aren't you kind of small for a dragon?
I'm only 1,300 years old. I'm just a teenager. I don't even shave under my wings yet.
Whatever you are, I want you out of here.
Hey, watch it with the broom, Ivanhoe. I'm going.
Going? Going where?
Well, in search of other dragons, of course. Up to the sky, up to the sky, up to the clouds, this dragon will fly! fits.
What's the matter?
What's the matter? I overslept for 100 years. My family's gone. I get hit by lightning and now I can't fly. I am not a happy dragon.
Jess, where you going?
You gotta let him back in.
No, we don't.
Can't he just stay until he can fly again? I'll feed him. I'll walk him. I'll put papers
Just imagining
under
they
him.
must have built this set with little walkways that had, like, things that they could move so the guy can kind of puppeteer under the stage. Or he's just crouched down, I guess, but it'd be easier for them to have kind of a pit area that he could walk through. They can cover with, like, special pieces on the stage or something.
Jess,
when
we
they're not in
can't.
use.
Mrs. Bracken, she won't let us keep a turtle, let alone a dragon.
But I've always wanted a dragon.
You never said that before.
I don't tell you everything.
Will you guys knock off the yapping?
How did you get in here?
Through the door. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to take a little nap.
Take a little nap?
Okay.
Wait a minute, that wasn't a suggestion.
Hey, I'm trying to sleep here.
That can be one of his, like, things. Is he sleepy all the time? I guess it ties into the 100-year sleep thing, but I don't know. I think that's a weak comedic trait, right? Like, Alf, like, wants to eat cats. A little macabre, but it is a comedic trait that you can actively pursue, right? I can imagine various situations in which that, as a trait, allows for comedic things. Just being sleepy, I don't know. It's kind of passive. I find it hard to come up with, like, comedy that isn't, like, boring with that as a setup.
Jeez, this guy never shuts up.
I heard that. I heard that too.
I didn't say anything.
You made a face.
You heard me make a face?
Dragons have
Oh, James Earl Jones died? That's really sad. Gonna have to watch some James Earl Jones movies tonight.
Very sensitive ears. As a matter of fact, I was the first one to hear Nero fiddle while Rome burned. And I was in France at the time. I was in France at the time.
This is ridiculous.
Dad, what are we gonna do?
Let him stay till morning.
Stay till morning?
Okay, it's a deal.
Well, I guess I'll stand guard and you get some sleep.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
She was talking to me.
I was talking to both of you.
That makes sense that they worked like a little fog machine thing into the puppet too. I'm mostly enjoying the puppet in this so far, and not the jokes or anything, just the construction of the puppet, and like the actual puppeteers doing a pretty good job. Honestly, puppeteers probably in this case.
You awake?
Yes, are you?
You are a silly dragon.
Well, thank you, toy human.
How'd you sleep?
Like this.
Wake up, wake up.
Oh, hi.
Hi, I'm Jessica.
I'm Scorch. Who's he?
Oh, that's my father, Brian.
So, where's your mother?
Living with her new husband.
How come?
Dad didn't want him living here. I miss my mom.
Explaining to the dragon about no-fault divorce.
She used to read to me at night.
I miss mine too. I haven't seen her in 100 years. She used to sing to me. Rock-a-bye, baby, scaly and green. Hundreds of warts, the sweetest I've seen. Beware of the knight who carries a lance, or you might end up with a lance in your pants.
What is it?
You wouldn't understand.
I want you out of here.
You're gonna throw a dragon out on an empty stomach?
You want breakfast?
Well, if you insist.
Dad, do I have to go to school today? Can't I stay home with him?
No, you can't stay home with him. I don't even want him in my house.
I feel the same way about you, but you don't hear me complaining.
Come on, Jessica, I'll get you some breakfast.
I'm so hungry I could eat a porcupine.
You would actually eat a porcupine?
Sure, if it's ripe.
Wouldn't a quill stick in your throat?
Not if you eat it face first.
Come on, Jessica, you gotta get ready for school.
Okay.
Again, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt here, but none of the, like, I think there's been maybe one funny joke, and I don't even remember what it was.
The weather today in New
But I
Haven
remember being like, okay, one of them.
is partly cloudy. What's this?
Why is this puppet in this show? It deserves so much better.
Do you mind? I'm rehearsing for the part of a weatherman.
Oh, let me guess. An out-of-work actor.
I happen to be very good at it.
Is it going to turn out that the dragon has some sort of weather manipulation abilities and he's going to help the guy predict the weather and that's going to get him the weatherman job?
And Stephen's portrayal of Puck was both energetic and inspired. For Oberon his passing fell in wrath, because that she and her attendant hath.
Any news on Marcel? No.
A lovely boy.
This somehow reminded you of him? That's interesting. That's a weird VHS Rorschach test. No, not anything new.
A stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling.
You know Shakespeare?
I didn't really know him. But my family vacationed near his house for about 8 fortnights. Every day we'd hear his wife yelling, "Bill, you're such a slob. Would it be so hard once in a
just say 2 months.
while to pick up a codpiece and toss it in the dirty clothes?"
I'll say.
Read the series summary and I'm not gonna guess how the dragon works into the weather job. Okay, don't tell me. Don't spoil it.
What do you want to do about Scorch?
Who?
Him.
I'll be okay. I guess I'll just mosey out into the streets of, where are we?
New Haven.
New Haven, and take my chances.
Oh, no, you can't do that. If someone sees you, they'll grab you and they'll toss your tail into a laboratory.
You're absolutely right. You'll have to take me with you.
Where, to my audition?
Okay.
No, it's not okay. Like I said, someone would see you.
I've got it. You can put a handle on me and pretend I'm your luggage. Look, I won't move a muscle.
Sorry.
Sorry? Sorry? After all we've been through? The laughter, the petty bickering, the rainy night we spent together. Please, 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 please.
Dad, he's asking very nicely.
Jess, I can't.
Oh, please!
Its character voice is grating
Not
on
gonna
me.
work.
Okay, well, I'm afraid you'll leave me with no recourse. If you don't take me with you, I'll be forced to inflict serious damage to your personal property.
Oh, really? Like what?
How's this for openers?
Holy bellnets!
I'll get your hat.
Everyone knows that drinking and driving don't mix. But the time to decide who'll drink and who'll drive is before anyone has a drink. Choose a designated driver while you still have a choice.
That's it. That was the one ad.
What's going on out there? Where am I? Ow!
Barney Streams?
Top Scruffy, thanks for 12 months. Happy first anniversary. Says, random story, in the mid-thousands, in the mid-aughts, I guess, I did telephone surveys, and one of our clients used a VHS of a TV pilot called Dads to trick people into thinking they're reviewing a new show. He had to make us sure they had a VCR, sent them the VHS, then when we called back, we made them put the VHS back in to watch a bunch of ads on it. We would ask a ton of questions about the ads, and at the very end ask a few questions about the show, which we did not take record of answers. Huh. That's interesting.
Barney Streams? It's the last call now for...
Weird that you have to, like, do that to people to get the survey answers, like, accurate, because you don't want them paying too much attention.
Barney Streams?
Could that be Brian Stevens?
I don't know, I just got the job.
Next!
Next!
Should I close the door?
I don't care. As you know, the job is for our weather person. Inexperience is preferred since it'll cost us less. Read.
Good morning. The weather today in New Haven is
Thank you.
cloudy. Would you like to see something different?
No, that was great.
Thanks.
Sure. Ow! What was that?
Nothing.
Are you gonna be right, Darren? Because this is gonna be the stupidest show ever if you're correct.
That's right. Nothing. Nothing at all.
Hold it. Open the bag.
There's nothing in there. It's just an old radio.
He is. He's gonna think it's a puppet. I mean, it is a puppet, but not in the universe. It's not. And he's gonna be the ventriloquist weatherman, and the puppet is. Oh God, that's so stupid. That's so fucking dumb.
What's
That's
a radio?
terrible. It's like Ratatouille, but a weatherman.
You don't open it up, I will.
Please don't. All right. No, please. No. It's very rare. It's an antique. No.
I was in the Coast Guard Reserve, pal. It's not with me. All right. Hey! Get that thing away from me.
Oh my God.
What's going on? What is that thing?
He's my dummy.
I'm your what?
My dummy. Is in a ventriloquist and his dummy.
What's a ventriloquist?
I'll explain it to you later. And don't talk at the same time I do.
Why not?
Because it's impossible.
Hey, would you watch your hand back there? I think you got a hangnail.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Finished?
I'm finished.
We're finished.
Okay, no one enjoys ventriloquism this much.
Here's a contract.
What?
Do the weather, be funny, don't ask for a raise while I'm still alive, and we'll get along fine. You're not a bad ventriloquist.
Thank you.
I hate ventriloquists. You're on in 10 minutes.
You serious? Wouldn't it be better if I rehearsed? Look, I don't think without preparation I'd be very good.
On this show, not very good is fine.
How about tomorrow?
That felt borderline fourth wall breaking.
Wouldn't it be better if I rehearsed? Look, I don't think without preparation I'd be very good.
On this show, not very good is fine.
How about tomorrow? I'm an actor. I need to find my motivation.
You want motivation? Today going once, today going twice.
I'm motivated.
You got a tie?
Sorry.
Here. I'll introduce you around. Allison, this is the new weather guy.
Like, this felt like it was gonna be an Alf, like, family sitcom, but now we're a workplace sitcom? Okay, it's a workplace sitcom with a dragon that's pretending to be a puppet. Okay. Gillis Filler asks, did you see Deadpool and Wolverine? If so, what did you think? It was fun. It was a Deadpool movie. Weak plot, but, I mean, it's a Deadpool movie. It was a bunch of callbacks and references that were pretty fun. I enjoyed it. Don't know how often I'll watch it in the future, but it was enjoyable for what it was.
Introduce yourselves to each other.
Allison King.
Brian Stevens.
Scorched Dragon. Oh, you're very attractive for a woman.
He means because she's a human. Good. It took me a second. I thought they were gay coding the dragon for a second. And I was like, okay, but no. They're just saying because she's human.
Because I am one.
H. Baird says, the dragon pretending to be a puppet is in fact a puppet. The meta is reaching damaging levels. It's what's that movie? Victor Victoria, but with a dragon puppet.
Noticed. Have you noticed, Brian?
Yes, I've noticed.
What is that stuff? Lilacs? You know, to a dragon, lilacs are an aphrodisiac.
Please don't hit on me with your ventriloquist dummy. At least not, like, from the jump. You gotta wait till date 2 for that. I need to ease into it. I'm not saying no altogether. I am saying engage with me as a human being before you bring out the puppet. Okay? Just saying.
It's amazing. Your friend here looks incredibly real.
He does, doesn't he? So, do you ever date out of your species?
Sort of. I went out with a lawyer once.
Huh. Well, what do you say we all go to my place for a game of Spin the Lizard?
You really are adorable. I could just eat you up.
Oh yeah, women love to be sexually harassed at the workplace via your ventriloquist dummy. Yeah, that's realistic writing.
Start with my toes so I can watch.
Oh my god!
All right. Who took my hair?
Oh my god, it's this guy!
Ray? I know you people think it's rather amusing to pull little stunts like this, but I have an on-camera job to do, and right now some of my hair looks lousy.
I'll call the paramedics.
Oh, very funny. No! What is that?
Howard Gurman, this is Brian Stevens, our new weatherman, and his puppet, Scorch.
Howard, do you know you've got great eyes?
Thank you.
I wonder how they taste.
Between you and me, Howard is an arrogant, self-centered, pompous, narcissistic
dork.
And those are his good qualities. Come on, I'll show you around.
Great.
I can't fire someone just because he made you look stupid. If I did that, the building would be empty.
A ventriloquist? On an information show? That's demeaning to those of us in the news-gathering profession.
Wait until he sees Fox News. Ba-doom-tsh. The hottest joke of 2006.
Howard, you are not in the news-gathering profession. The people who gather the news are. You just sit behind the counter, read the news, and look pretty.
Either he goes, or I go.
I hope you'll be happy wherever you go.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Would this be more insufferable with Jeff Dunham and one of his puppets instead of the duo we got? Yes, Jeff Dunham is awful. Jeff Dunham is awful, and his puppets are really, really not okay, a lot of them.
Howard, would you do me a favor?
Like, half of his roster of puppets are just racial or ethnic stereotypes. Like, what the fuck?
Get out of my office.
Post 9/11 America loved that shit.
10 seconds, everybody! And in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Wait a minute. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Howard Gurman.
And I'm Allison King.
Today, Doreen Meltner, the happy gardener with planting tips, the Frankel twins, and creative cooking with turkey wieners.
Local news, sports, fun around town.
And weather. With our temporary weatherman, ventriloquist Brian Stevens, and the world's ugliest glove, Scorch.
Bilderberg, thanks for 21 months of a Twitch subscription with Prime.
Hey, get him. See what happens when two village idiots mate?
The top story that we're following at this hour, spokesman for the striking New Haven Association of Nurses in America, said that unless their wage demands are met, they will continue to strike until the cows come home.
From where?
It's just an expression.
Of what?
Nothing.
Why is his mic hot?
Forget it.
Forget what?
Forget what I said.
Jay Peterman, thank you. I was trying to remember his name on Seinfeld.
You expect me to forget all that stuff about the striking nurses from Nana? What do you take me for?
Oh, cram it, pinhead.
What? That's it. That's it.
Scorch,
okay. Okay, you and me in the alley, Buster. That's it,
You
right?
get that green pimple-faced dummy away from me.
Oh, you want to see something? I'm going to French fry his face. Watch this.
And now for today's weather.
And you didn't have to hold my snout shut like that. I had to do the whole weather report sounding like this.
Bittergrin with 100 bits says, wait, why is the dragon even mic'd? They wouldn't mic a puppet. That's true. Did he tell them to mic the puppet? And they were like, we don't need to do that. And he's like, no, I need it for the verisimilitude. I'm a method ventriloquist.
Like a complete fool out there.
Well, I can't take all the credit. You were a big help. Besides, you got some really big laughs thanks to me.
Really, Daddy? Bigger than when you did Death of a Salesman?
Well, maybe not that big.
This is neat. Now you're gonna be on TV every day.
That's right.
That's wrong. That guy on the show treated me like an animal. I'm hitting the road.
You take one step out of here and someone's gonna spot you.
I'll wear a disguise. I should not be expected to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune.
You got that from Shakespeare.
He got that from me.
Come on, Scorch, this is a job.
Why don't you do the show by yourself?
You know I can't.
You think you remember seeing Scorch in a stand-up bit? It's possible that's how it happened. It's possible this was an actual puppet and an act from a ventriloquist and it got picked up for a series.
I know. I just wanted to hear you say it.
Scorch, this is really important to me. Well, I promised Jess that I'd get a steady job so that we could stay in one place for more than a week.
Last year we moved so much. We lived in 5 different places. And I went to 5 different schools. I've never lived anywhere long enough to have a best friend.
You scum-sucking pig.
Also, basically, it looks like the dragon's in a crop top, I just noticed. I know that's not the intent, but it makes him look like he's wearing a crop top and no pants. Steve with a Q, thank you for 47 months and kicking off a hype train, 68% to level 1.
Scorch, couldn't you just try it?
Here's a stand-up clip. Let's take a look. Wonder if it's better. Because the puppeteering's good.
I'm Ron, and this is my friend. This is a typical, average, ordinary, everyday American teenager.
Hi.
Tell them your name.
You know my name. They don't know. My name is Scorch.
That's interesting. You can see how much they upgraded the puppet for the show.
And you are a typical, average, ordinary, everyday teenager?
I'm a foreign exchange student.
Oh, okay, all right.
I'm a dragon.
I think they know that.
Yeah. Excuse me, I gotta clear my nose.
Okay, we've been on the show quite.
Oh, that's cool. He actually had the flame paper ejector. That's a good way to do that.
What was that? Flaming booger.
You ever go to a magic shop, the flaming, like, super flammable paper is pretty fun.
You can breathe fire?
No, only adult dragons can breathe fire. I was like learning snot.
Okay, Scorch, no.
I think this works for this particular format. Like, it's... Ventriloquist acts are by their, like, medium, campy, and, like, very slapstick and almost, like, vaudevillian. I just don't think it works as well in the format for the sitcom.
For a while.
Because I think the act is fine for what it is.
If you stay here, you could be
I think just putting a plot to it doesn't work.
my first best friend.
Your first best friend?
Uh-huh. I was hoping we could be a
Counterpoint Alf. Alf is the exception. Alf worked. Don't know why.
family.
A family? Oh, a little fireplace?
Sunday picnics.
Baseball.
Soccer.
Weasel biting?
Flash paper. Thank you. I forgot the name.
Oh, Scorch, are you okay? Do you want a handkerchief?
No, thanks.
I think the difference is probably Alf was designed for the show, whereas this show was designed around this already existing ventriloquist dummy character. Alf, I don't think existed prior to the show, right? I think they invented Alf for the show. That might be part of the problem, is they're trying to fit an already existing character into the format of a TV show as opposed to building a show and creating a character for it.
I can't believe you're gonna leave.
Leave? I'm so upset now. Who can travel.
Yay! He's staying.
And you're gonna do the show.
Maybe, but we got a few things we have to work out first.
Like what?
Like where I'm gonna sleep, salary, wardrobe, dressing room, billing.
Billing? That's easy. Brian Stevens and Scorch. The ventriloquist's name always comes first.
Except when the dummy can set fire to the house.
Good point.
Very good.
Minute left in the hype train.
Hi. Nice outfit.
It's interesting that they have a setup for it just standing still shot.
Hi. Nice outfit.
I'm assuming there's just like a pole in it and or in the legs that can like make it rigid that hook into the floor, and there's just animatronic cords coming out the back that help like do all this from a control board off screen, maybe with a couple people. Nemesaur, thanks for gifting 10 tier 1 subs and saving the hype train.
Is there a problem?
And this is just the normal puppet in the reverse shot.
I'm feeling kind of lonely. Can I get into bed with you?
I'm telling you, this dragon's gay-coded. No, he was hitting on the woman. Bi-coded, or pan-coded. 28% to level 4.
Get in bed with me.
Okay.
Watch the tail.
Sorry. The sheets are kind of cold. That's okay, I can fix that.
Cuddle the dragon.
Daddy,
Cuddle the
right?
dragon.
I heard you scream.
I'm fine.
Hey, Jessica, come on, get in. Come on. Could you move over just a little bit? You're hogging the bed, please. Come on.
Good night, sweetheart.
Good night, dear.
I was talking to Jess.
So was I.
Good night.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with that one. It's interesting.
Classic Disney
doesn't work at all, though.
tradition. An ordinary teenage boy and an extraordinary sea voyage add up to danger and drama and a quest for survival in the network television premiere of Walt Disney's Shipwrecked tomorrow. Now get ready for the premiere of Fish.
There were 5 more episodes of this, but only 3 of them ever aired. I'm not going to watch more of this right now, but I am interested in maybe watching the other 2 publicly available episodes someday, so I'm going to save that real quick. Alright, let's see what we're doing next. Oh, this was terrible. I watched like the first 5 minutes of this when I was looking for stuff, because that's usually what I do. Is I like to have it be spontaneous because I like to have real reactions, you know, and watch things live with you guys. But I do skip through and watch things a little bit to get a sense of what they are. Otherwise, you know, how would I vet stuff for the show? The first 5 minutes of this, it's genuinely one of the worst fucking sitcoms I've ever seen. I hate it. I hate the characters. They're awful. They're annoying. It's just bad. So here we go. This one's called Off Center. This is the first episode. It very much feels like it's trying to be a Friends-esque, like Friends in the City type sitcom.
Just think it's immoral, that's all. You should tell these girls that you're sleeping with both of them.
You're being very GOP about this, Mike. You know, in enlightened European cultures, love triangles are an accepted part of life.
Yes, and so is gonorrhea. Ewan, what are you doing?
Testing for noise. I intend on having a lot of sex in the new place.
You get it? He's the horny one. He's the horny one. Minute left in the hype train.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Yes, you can. We are looking for beds. Now, you probably assume that we're homosexuals.
This is about where I cut it off and decided, yeah, we should probably watch this because it seems awful.
We're actually not, although we are very close. We were roommates at Oxford. Oh, come on. There was that university party where a back rub started to cross the line. I got that little tingle. He's got such firm hands.
All right. Bubble Homestead, thanks for an 80s stream streak.
I give a nice massage, yes. Anyway, I'm looking for the cheapest bed that you have.
Oh, and for me, money's no object. The investment bank that I work for has provided me with an obscenely large relocation fund, so we're moving into the Hadley building today.
The Hadley on Center Street. I love that building.
Ladies love the head.
Why do I enjoy torturing you? It's for the attention. It's some permutation of Munchausen's by proxy.
Actually, I do have a favor to ask. It's rather embarrassing. Would you mind if I whispered it to you?
Oh, he's like touching her hip.
I work in non-profits, so you are not listening to anything that I'm saying to you.
Thank you for the hype train, everyone.
I'm a serial killer. I chop up people just for fun.
No big deal.
Great, thanks. Great. Actually, do you know, could you just squirm around a little bit for me? I'm sorry, am I asking too much?
Can you ask that again? I love the way you talk.
Here we go.
Does this take place in the same universe as porn? Why is everyone horny? And completely open to just the weirdest shit.
Sure, squirm. Would you, squirm for me?
That is so cute.
Wow, this is pretty quiet, isn't it? Mike, do you want to get on, have a little go?
I'm good, thanks.
I don't know. Do you think this is, like, fully realistic, though? I mean, we're not really, you know.
What is this called again? This is called Off-Center.
Should we?
Ah. Could you point me to the futons, please?
Sir, I'm with a customer.
Okay.
They say I gotta be a man, and I'm halfway there.
Oh my God. This elevator is bigger than our old apartment. Look at this. Look at what I'm touching. Nothing.
And I'm told there are no less than 3 supermodels living in this building. I may have to pop by and borrow a cup of sugar.
Supermodels. I don't think they have sugar. Maybe you can pop by and borrow a cup of cigarettes and diet pills.
But of course, you'd have no interest in supermodels. You have a steady girlfriend, and from what I understand, that brings regular, if horribly monotonous intercourse.
Monotonous? Hey, no. What I have with Liz fulfills me completely. Our sex is better because it's part of a relationship built on honesty and mutual respect.
Sorry, I'm trying to think of the practical reason that they made the elevator set this big. Was it literally just because it was easier to film in and so they didn't have the shots so tight on them? Why did they make the elevator this big for the show? There's got to be either a story or practical reason, right?
She's not here.
Like, is this a reused part of a different set that was just supposed to be the end of a hallway, but they decided to repurpose it into an elevator set? Because it kind of looks like off to the left. You can't see it because it's a little cropped for you. But you can kind of see the wall, like, go off, like there's more to the room. Like this is a set that's being redressed or something.
You're V, aren't you? Could I just say, the work that you did on the latest Gucci campaign, the one where you can just make out your nipple in silhouette, I thought it was brilliant.
Yes, that is my good nipple.
Don't be hard on that other nipple. both top drawer nipples.
Oh, V, we're having a housewarming party on Saturday, apartment 6D. I hope you can make it.
Can't wait.
That was disgusting.
The joke is that just that women don't burp.
I know.
Like, it's an awkward situation to just do a full belch for anyone, kind of regardless of gender, but I feel like the joke here is pretty women don't burp.
I feel aroused.
That's just an actual fetish. That's just the writer's actual fetish in the show. H. Baird with a link.
What the hell was that?
Go deep! Touchdown!
God, I found another room.
We found another room! We found another room! We found another room! We found another!
Excuse me, I realize you're new to the Hadley, but I must insist that you try and...
That guy, the rapper with the song. What's the song called?
Backdoor whore!
Okay, so the joke with this character is he's gonna be a rapper, but he's actually going to be very proper.
Backdoor ho.
That's what I said! Your status quo, how's it going?
Yeah. Hi. Look, your movers are not supposed to use the main elevator. Please, have them use the service elevator.
Sorry about that, Mr. Quo.
This is a nice building because people follow the rules. Now, in the future, just show a little consideration. Okie dokie?
Yo, your status quo, man. Man, what you doing here?
Yo, what's up, Black?
Okay, that's a pretty funny code switching joke.
Just getting paid, G.
Can I get your autograph?
My autograph. My autograph.
Bitch, I ain't got no time for this! Man, we're cool, man! We're cool!
Kooky fans. Well, anyway, guys, welcome to the Hadley on Center.
You know, sometimes he seems really...
Dangerous.
And then sometimes he seems really...
Not so dangerous.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow, look at this place.
Hey, Liz.
Hi, I brought you a little gift.
Tongue. Thanks.
I got you a plant.
I'd prefer tongue.
So, Mike, why don't we go look at your new bedroom for a while?
Oh, there's nothing in there right now. It's just a mattress.
It's amazing you're not still a virgin.
You wanted to. Yeah. We can't. There's movers in there right now. We should go to your place.
Oh, we can't go to my place. Spanky's there.
Spanky?
Yeah, he's this guy that likes to get spanked.
The woman that Liz moved in with turned out to be a dominatrix.
Oh, that's horrible. You know, my parents always said that I lack discipline.
Liz, I keep telling you, you have to find a new place.
I know.
Why don't you move in here?
Really?
Oh, no. Ewan, I couldn't let you do that. I mean, hey, you're paying 80% of the rent.
Oh, no, really, it's no trouble. Mike, she's got to get out of there.
No! It's really...
Yeah, I can't believe it had 28 episodes either. I'm wondering if it was just really cheap, because I think they repurposed a decent number of sets for this. They seem...
It's not as loud as you think. I mean,
off,
you know,
and I don't know how to articulate what I'm saying, but as someone who watches a lot of TV shows, the sets seem a little off, like they were made for some other production and then redressed for this show. So it's possible it was just really cheap to make and filled the schedule.
2 spankings a month.
Or it was an era where this comedy was considered funny by a certain demographic.
I mean, gee. Hey, most of her clients are wearing gags, so...
Hey, do you remember that first year when we came out of Oxford? For 3 months, I slept on your sofa, I ate your food, I shagged your cousin. No.
The mattress store was the apartment from Friends. I thought it looked like it, but I wasn't sure, because the window definitely was, but I wasn't sure if it was just a similar window.
Honestly, Liz, I insist, you must move in.
Mike?
It was early WB when they were desperate for anything. They did make Ozzy and Drix. The WB had a good Saturday morning lineup.
You want me to move in?
Spanky been a bad boy?
Damn, homeboy.
Oh my god! It's, oh god, is his first name John? I don't remember his name, but he's in Harold and Kumar in the 2009 Star Trek, I think, somewhere.
How you gonna work the pimp hand if the girlfriend is living with you?
Oh no, did they make him do an accent? John Cho, thank you.
I don't want to work the pimp hand.
The
I don't know
pimp hand. Wow, this is of a specific era.
what the pimp hand is.
PK the Lost, thanks for 45 months, says from the outside, it looked like it might have been the old FX house.
You ambushed me.
Oh, come on, you practically begged me. I mean, you were the one that was going on about how Liz fulfills me completely.
Yes, she does fulfill me. And then I go home, or she goes home.
Dude, if she gets in there, you've hit 3 of the dreaded 5 M's.
What are you talking about?
5 M's! You meet, you mate, she moves in, you get married, she gets fat.
If the last one starts with an F.
Moo.
Oh, wow.
Very, very funny. Look, Liz and I, we've only been dating for 6 months. It's way too fast to move in together.
Well, Mr. Honesty, why don't you just tell her that?
I can't just tell her. That's not what honesty is.
Look, I'm sorry, but I've been waiting for my check for the last half hour.
Hey. Just because this is Vietnamese restaurant,
I'm gonna hate John Cho's character. He's a scumbag per the summary. Reminds me a little bit of Barney from How I Met Your Mother.
Doesn't mean that you can order people around. My people have suffered enough. Okay, Agent Orange? Now sit down. I'm gonna bring you the check in a minute. In a minute.
I'm sorry,
In a minute. In a minute. Ha! It's great having PC customers.
Ugh. Off Center aired from October 14th, 2001 to October 31st, 2002. That explains it. Everyone was still in shock from 9/11, and no one could look at this accurately and say, this is bad. Everyone was so busy with other things.
Hello?
The WB ended in 2006, and then it became the CW.
Lisa, huh?
When it combined with, what was it, the UPN Superstation or something?
Hi. Yeah, Rangers game sounds great. Friday? Oh, listen, I know you've never been to an ice hockey match, but they can get pretty hot in there, so you might want to wear a tube top. Okay, all right, bye.
All right, look. Me and Liz were moving at a very nice pace.
Hi, Ramona, it's Ewan.
You know, you're very rude for a British guy.
Listen, something's come up on Friday, so why don't we do the salsa lesson on Sunday? Oh, and another thing, it gets really hot in there, so you might want to wear a tube top. Quite like tube tops.
Tube socks. Yeah. You know?
Is that a masturbating into socks joke?
That is exactly what I'm talking about. You sit there and you lecture to me about honesty, and then you go and you lie to 2 women.
Well, I never lied to them. It just so happens that neither one of them have asked me if I had another girlfriend. If they did, I'd be completely honest. Oh, damn, I'm going to be late for the office. Ciao, I'll see you tomorrow night, yeah? Mike's engagement party?
Right.
What are you laughing at?
I just think it's funny. Ewan says 2 words to your girlfriend and your whole life screwed up. You is biatch.
I am not his biatch. Ewan left his phone.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna work my pimp hand.
This show is non-midi.
Hi, Ramona. This is Mike, Ewan's friend. We're having this little party.
Mike, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna show everyone our room.
He invited all of his roommates, like, girlfriends over, I'm assuming?
Our room. Are there 2 scarier words in the English language?
I'm late. You know, you could always just tell her the truth.
Yeah, Ewan, you're right. Right. I've got to be more truthful like you, even if it's painful.
Sometimes it has to be, but it's worth it.
Why don't you get it? Hey, Ewan, thanks for the life lessons, buddy.
Hi there, Angel Butt.
Ramona!
Calls him Angel Butt.
What a wonderful surprise!
Hey, you must be Mike. I got here at 9, just like you said.
Great.
Hey, handsome.
Lisa! What a wonderful surprise!
Oh, I hope I'm not too early. Your roommate said be here at 9 sharp.
Yeah, I hate you.
He probably has his cracker. I heard. That's sad.
I know. But well done.
Gonna probably watch some of his movies tonight.
Thanks.
Lion King would be a good one.
Bitch!
Also coming to America.
So, Ramona seems nice.
Ramona? Oh, yeah, she's not. She's alive. You may hear things.
Could always watch The Exorcist too.
Hey, Ewan. Hey, Lisa. Hey.
Hey.
Ramona, that guy over there, he is totally checking you out.
Well, that's just too bad because I'm spoken for, so.
Me too.
Oh.
Oh, super.
So, I am ready for the party to be over.
Oh, yes, and I'm ready for the real party to start.
Ah.
What is going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is going on here?
Wow, you guys. Congratulations on moving in together.
Thanks.
Whoa, moving in. Heavy. It's not that heavy.
I think you're
It's heavy,
probably
man.
right, Spokane Dog Man. That's the vibe I'm getting from this show.
Man, it is heavy.
Now, do I hear wedding bells?
Whoa, not so fast. Don't want to give away the secret agenda, right?
I don't think that's funny. Some things are funny. Fat people dancing, that's funny. A monkey riding a dog, that's pretty funny. When Fabio got hit by that bird, I peed myself. Manipulating somebody into marrying you? That's not funny, it's sick.
Sick. I was joking, Mike.
Have you tried the brie? You are not getting laid tonight. Who are you?
Chuck, 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 Chuck,
I
Chuck.
can't finish.
What's the master?
Don't spill beer all over my floor if you come to my house. Like, if it's a party, I totally get people drinking, but don't spill it everywhere. Beer smells so bad when you spill it everywhere and it's like stale the next day. It's so bad. Don't do this. I know it's a sitcom. I know. It's just so gross.
You are exceptionally hot. You are much less hot. I'll still do it though.
Oh my god.
You had no right to queer my pitch. Look, if I want to sleep with two different girls, then that's my business.
You have the morals of an NBA player at a strip club. Oh, yeah, you can talk
Oh, they have an Attack of the 50-Foot Woman poster on the left, though. That's an interesting set dressing choice.
Miles, you can't even be honest with your own girlfriend.
Your whole debauched British "would you squirm for me" lifestyle is based on dishonesty. Does everybody in this city wear black leather?
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go track down Liz, and I'm gonna be honest with her. And I challenge you to do the same.
Oh, fine, I'll be honest
Wow,
with you.
look at that jacket.
Is absurd.
I don't know, I've been throwing up.
Was this little party even registered with the board? I highly doubt it.
Yo, status quo, all right.
Yo, what's up, man? Strictly pimping.
Hey, Lizzie. Glad I found you. You got a little, wonton soup action going?
Pho.
All right, go ahead. Curse me out. I deserve it, I know.
I'm not cursing you out. The soup is called pho. You son of a bitch.
I deserve that, too, but can you please hear me out?
Each paired with a link. We're getting there.
I've always considered myself
5 more minutes left in this.
a real honest guy, you know, and
then we'll watch something entertaining. I promise. That won't just be pain.
I realize that I haven't been
Is code switching gonna be his whole joke through the entire series? Kind of feels like it, yeah.
honest with the most important person in my life. So, listen, I'm sorry, but I'm really not ready for us to live together right now, and I really hope that you can appreciate the honesty.
I do. I would have appreciated it more before I moved all my crap out of my house. But, as long as we're being honest, you should know that I wasn't so sure about moving in with you either.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, we haven't been going out that long. I don't know if I'm ready to live with you. I was just so ready to live in that apartment. Oh, my God, I mean, the view, the doorman, the water pressure. Oh.
So you were just after me for my loft.
Yeah. That and your cute butt.
Maybe a little, makeup pho?
No.
Oh, pho.
Wait. Lisa, Ramona, wait. I owe you both a huge apology.
Not accepted. Go to hell.
Great. Tonight, my best friend, the late Mike Sillycoat, suggested that I have to lead my life more honestly. So let's just have a go at that, shall we? I care about you both. Lisa, you're so beautiful, and you have a completely genius sense of humor. And Ramona, you're really clever, and you make these fantastic noises when you get sexually excited. So I'm just gonna put it on the line, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to give either of you up. I want to be with both of you. Preferably at the same time. I think I'm free tonight. I can move some things around.
Did you read last month's vibe? They said that I don't have any street cred, that I've lost touch with my ghetto roots, so that is so rejuvenating.
All right, turn the music down, people. Party's over. Party's over.
You shut up. The party is not over.
Hey, you're that model,
Supermodel. You are just a stupid sergeant. So I outrank you, you piggy.
She doesn't really mean that, officer. We'll keep it down. What the hell are you doing?
Trying to get you some cred.
Oh! Yo, get your sorry 5-0 ass out my face. See, I ain't scared of y'all. I got my rights.
You sure do. You have the right to remain silent.
Get the picture, get the picture.
Come on, Snoop Dogg.
He called me Snoop Dogg. He called me Snoop
Uh,
Hey.
Hey. Hey, man, I'm sorry about those girls.
No, forget about it.
No, you were right, man. I'm a liar. You're a liar, too, but somehow you're very, very honest about it.
Hi.
Hey.
Thank you for the great party last night. I'll call you, okay?
Okay.
Bye, Mike.
Bye. That's cool, man. You salvaged one of those girls.
other girl's gonna walk down.
All right, here's the deal. I was envious. Ever since college, man, I've always wanted to be like you.
Why?
Because you're one of those guys, you know? Things just sort of happen for you. School, you do half the work, you get twice the praise. Women just pick you up.
Yeah, I like that about me, too.
And I saw this apartment as an opportunity for me to live a little of your life. But then you asked Liz to move in, and I knew there was no chance of that happening. I was not going to be like you.
I don't want you to be like me. Mike, you're a good person, and having you as a friend makes me feel like a good person. Kind of like my conscience.
Are you saying that I complete you?
Really, Mike, you know, my life may seem like a party, but I often get quite lonely.
I will talk to you later.
Last night was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah. Hey, Mike.
Well, I just died a little.
Mike, you might find this difficult to believe, but I often find myself really envious of your life.
Really?
No, I'm lying again. You're right. I've got a real problem with that.
Good morning. Don't worry about the bed frame. It's under warranty. Bye.
See ya.
Okay, the fact that there was yet a third woman that I actually wasn't expecting, so they get a point for a joke that I actually wasn't expecting.
3. It's actually not as much fun as it sounds. Oh, my goodness, I've done it again. I'm pathological, aren't I?
Jesus, that was bad. Take a quick cleanse. Got this.
Up to now, we've been creating circulation. Now we're going to apply pressure. Let's apply pressure to those areas which build up tension. Watch carefully. Once you find these points on yourself, you can do this exercise with your eyes open or shut.
Press the area on either side of your face, about 2 inches up from the corner of your eye. You'll find a slight indentation here, which you can easily feel if you clench your teeth. Press moderately and hold. Tell yourself, I am calm.
I am calm.
And release. Now press the area in front of your ears where your jaw begins. You can feel this indentation if you open your mouth, press moderately, and hold. Tell yourself, I am calm.
I am calm!
And release. Now lean your head forward slightly, touch the bottom of your ears.
You gotta chill with the Doom and Vonkle Fox, seriously. You gotta stop.
Lift your head up and feel for the 2 bumps which are in line with the bottom of your ears. Press under these bumps, moving your head back and forth slightly until you feel your neck muscles. Hold the pressure and tell yourself, I am calm.
I'm calm.
Inhale, extending your abdomen, and exhale slowly and release. Good.
Good job, everyone. We did it. Let's see what we're watching next. I'll get that prepared, and then I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Sorry, I'm looking at all the options, and there's a few. Ooh, let's try this one. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so this is another McDonald's kids video, but this is not part of the series that we watched before. This predates that. So this is by an entirely different animation studio.
It was a beautiful day in McDonaldland. A perfect day to entertain my friends with some magic tricks. Little did I know how valuable that bag would be later when we went on the greatest adventure of our lives.
What's your first trick, Ronald? Are you gonna pull a coin out of the hat?
I sure am, Grimace. But not this one. This one.
Okay. Each bird says maybe the real treasure is the French fries we ate along the way. I would agree. I want French fries.
Rubble! How'd you do that, Ronald?
It's a snap, Grimace. See?
Gee!
Bravo, Ronald. Great trick.
Oh, there's just like a living tree guy. Okay.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Oak.
It's a snap.
Oh, what did I tell you?
Gosh, Ronald! Am I late for your magic show?
No, Birdie, you're just in time. So don't rush your landing. Here, let me guide you in.
Golly! Relax, Ronald. I've been practicing my landings. Whoa!
Yo! Heads up! I mean down, Hamburglar.
I've got you, Birdie. Oof.
No, I've got you.
Gosh, Mr. Oak, thanks for going out on a limb to rescue me.
We trees are always happy to help little birdies out.
Gosh, Ronald, are you going to do some more magic tricks?
Coming right up, Birdie. Watch this.
Whoa!
Oh, golly, that's neat, Ronald.
Then you try it, Birdie. You see, magic isn't so hard once you know the ropes. But that's not all the magic I have up my sleeve.
Rubble!
Sure, Hamburger.
Here's Mayor McCheese. He's being deposed for a scandal in which he used a personal check to pay for a sex worker.
Give it a pull.
I've jumped rope before, but I never jumped scarves.
Uh-oh, now the trick is to stop Grimace. So there I was, chasing after my friend Grimace. And that great adventure I mentioned...
Where are the finger holes to make that noise in that horn? I sure do hope someone was fired for that blunder.
Before? Well,
yeah, they always depict Hamburglar as a friend. It should be more of a swipe or no swiping situation. But even in the other cartoons, they're friends.
Was waiting for all of us, just around the bend.
Sorry, sir. Are you okay?
Aye, matey. No harm done. Salty Jack's been through a lot worse.
Here are your books, sir.
Those are for my friend, the captain. I've sailed the 7 seas to bring 'em to him, but he wasn't at the McDonaldland dock.
Say, the captain's a friend of ours, too. If you want, we'd be happy to look after these books until he gets back.
I was hoping you'd say that, mate. Look after him. But whatever you do, mateys, don't look into him. At least not...
I'd like to think Mayor McCheese is like the duly elected leader of McDonaldland, but Ronald McDonald is like the aristocratic class that secretly controls all of McDonaldland. And everyone just, the pretense of democracy exists through Mayor McCheese. But really, it's always Ronald, you know, pulling the strings.
Until the captain arrives. Magic storybooks need special handling.
Magic storybooks?
Phew, glad I am.
The McDeep State.
Be rid of those strange books.
Gosh, where'd that sailor go, Ronald?
I don't know, Birdie, but I do know the perfect spot to put these magic storybooks.
Why, I'll be happy to store these books in my trunk, Ronald. This looks like an interesting one. Treasure.
Like, feel like you hiding human remains inside you because, like, a book is made of paper and paper's wood.
Island. It's a little dusty, though.
Here, Mr. Oak, let me give it a good feather dusting before you put it away.
I've got it. It got me.
Rubble! Rubble!
This is so much worse than the other version of the McDonald's show.
Oh no! Hamburglar's been pulled into that magic storybook!
Gosh, this is all my fault!
No.
If you just leave him, no one will steal your hamburgers anymore. So maybe this is a plus for everyone?
Oh, it's my fault.
Oh, don't blame yourselves. The important thing now is that our friend's in trouble, and we've got to help him.
Rubble! Rubble!
Hang on, Hamburglar! We're coming! There was no time to lose. We had to get into that
We are watching a McDonald's commercial from what looks like the late 80s.
magic storybook and help our friend Hamburglar out. So I quickly reached into my bag of magic tricks, and luckily I had brought my umbrella.
IMDb rating is 7.3 out of 10. Can you tell me what year this came out? Does IMDb say?
Hang on tight! My friends and I were falling into the biggest adventure of our lives, right into the pages of Treasure Island.
Rubble! 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 Don't escape from your cave! We've got you!
1989?
We're all safe now.
Rubble!
This is the longest commercial ever. Have you seen He-Man or Transformers? TV shows that existed?
Thanks, Rubble!
Strawberry Shortcake, The Smurfs.
Blimey! The storm's flushed out a brace of sneaking stowaways. After our treasure, eh, mateys? Well, Long John Silver knows just what to do with stowaways.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Long John, but we're not...
That makes sense, Nemesaur. I can hear that.
...stowaways. We don't even really belong in your story.
Ah, a likely story. Well, prepare for a swim, matey. You and your crew are going for a dip in the deep blue sea.
Hey, that tickles.
Laugh now, me hearty, but I'll have the last laugh when those sharks start chasing you.
Sharks?
Can't we discuss this bird to bird? Golly, Ronald, this is an exciting story, but I'm not sure I like the way it's heading.
Oh, don't worry, Birdie. A little magic should get us out. Now watch.
Gosh, Ronald, what happened?
Oh, that magic scarf should have gone right out of the book. Unless the book cover is closed.
Rubble, rubble.
Oh, yes, Hamburglar. Guess we'll have to stay in this story a little longer than I thought.
Golly!
Ronald McDonald canonically has a grappling hook power.
We won't be able to stay on this plank much longer.
Remove those strangers from the plank. Lucky for us, Captain Smollett, who ran the ship, had arrived in the nick of time.
I am the captain of the Hispaniola.
Okay, so they are... Okay. Is Long John Silver gonna be like, yeah, sorry, I got out of hand there as the cook? What?
Mr. Long John Silver, not you.
Aye, aye, Captain Smollett, sir. I was just trying to rid the ship of these...
He's dressed as a pirate captain! And he tried to make someone walk the plank!
Scurvy stowaways.
As Captain Smollett helped us off the plank, we met his friends, Squire Trelawney and Dr. Livesey, and they met mine.
This is kind of like my diving board back home, Ronald. Wow!
Mark my words, men. That Captain Smollett will soon be taking orders from Long John Silver.
I was so tired suddenly.
his timbers.
Does
I played McDonald's Treasureland Adventure. It's a game for Sega. No, I never did.
You like my dive?
Sure as my name is Jim Hawkins, I loved it. Walk the plank! Walk the plank!
Aye, my little feathered friend. Those sniveling stowaways will be sorry that they ever crossed the path of Long John Silver.
Our new told
I'm
us.
skipping ahead.
Gosh, Ronald, that old trick really did the trick. You saved
We're back?
us from Long John Silver again, Ronald.
That's what friends are for, Jim. Everyone should help each other.
Ronald, are you down there?
Rubble!
That sounds like our friend the Captain back in McDonald Land, Hamburglar.
Captain, just keep the book open. We're coming. Are you
At
ready?
some point, the captain is... Oh, no, that's the captain from outside? Okay. Fuck Ronald McDonald. I want to talk to Santa. Where's Santa? Hold on. I know I put my Santa video somewhere. This is from 1997. This is called A Visit from Santa.
Hello, Amber. I've been waiting for you.
Oh, the person who bought this must have been Amber. This must be, yeah, this is one of those personalized VHS tapes. This is the Amber edition. That's funny. For those who don't know, back in the day, you could get customized videos for your kids. You'd call and you'd like fill out a form or whatever, and it would be like, what's their name? What's their favorite color? What do they want or something? And those different Mad Libs will basically be worked into the tape. So your kid thinks it's a tape specifically for them, because kids don't understand it's like a form video that they're just filling blanks in to make your kid feel special.
Come in.
One of the best commercials of all time. Let's see what it is. MH Dark Beast.
Come out, wherever you are.
Was this recent? When did they do this? 4 years ago?
I've got new Mountain Dew Zero Sugar with the same refreshing taste as the original.
I don't think they ever need to remake The Shining, but if they did, Bryan Cranston would make a pretty good Jack.
But without it,
He could play both sides, like being on the surface kind, but then when things start going south, being like genuinely scary.
any of the sugar. Here's Mountain Dew Zero.
I am thirsty.
Huh?
Okay. Back to Santa.
Come in.
I know they remade it as a TV movie. Stephen King was involved in it. Did he direct that version? Either way, it's way worse. It's on Blu-ray as of last year, I believe.
Oh, by golly, come on in here. Come on over by Santa's fire and warm your hands. That was really a storm we had last night, wasn't it? Oh, it sure gets this old rheumatism working, though.
Santa has rheumatism!
But you know what? I didn't know whether you'd make it up here today or not with those roads so bad. I'm so happy that we're together, Amber.
Oh, the creepy mouth not moving.
So bad. I'm so happy that we're together, Amber. Because you're...
Did they actually film it? Maybe his mouth did move. Did they actually film little different words for this?
I'm so happy that we're together, Amber. Because you're very special to me. Yes.
Okay, they actually did film. How many different versions of that did they do?
See, I keep a close eye on really special people. And I know an awful lot about you. I know what makes you happy. I know what makes you sad. I even know what games you like to play. And I also know that you've been pretty good this year. But the thing that makes me the happiest of all is to know that your family loves you so much. And you know what else, Amber? Santa loves you too. And I...
These close-ups!
The thing that makes me the happiest of all is to know that your family loves you so much. And you know what else, Amber? Santa loves you too. And I always will.
Oh, great! Great! Great!
Well, now that we've got warmed up a little bit, I got something I'd kind of like to show you. Come on, follow me. You know, every year I get millions of letters from all over the world. Everybody wants to know all about Santa Claus. And a lot of people want me to tell them my secrets too. I don't tell those secrets. But I'll bet you'd like to know a few, wouldn't you?
Why is this so creepy?
That's
H-Bird says, Santa loves me, this I know, for the video tells me so.
why I saved some of my favorite questions to answer, just for you, Amber. Now here's a letter. This letter came from Katie, clear from Australia. Katie wants to know, is the North Pole really a pole? Well, it sure is. The North Pole was made many years ago by Santa and his elves, and it's made out of solid ice.
Oh wow, it looks like you just stuck it in the asphalt, Santa. That's what a winter wonderland.
And
it's not even spirally.
On Christmas Eve,
This looks like a snuff film. What are we watching?
we put a light right
It's like the Blair Santa Project.
up on the very top of it. And no matter where we go, we can see that light. And when we're done, that's the way we come home. We come right straight to that light. Now here's a letter. This one's from Kathy in Iowa. Kathy wants to know, are we ready for Christmas this year? Well,
Good. I'm glad, Profane Priestess. Just for you.
I'll tell you, we've always been ready before, and I think we'll be ready this year. Those elves have been working day and night, and we've got a few things to make yet, but I think we'll be ready. And the reindeer, they're all fat and frisky and ready to go.
The reindeer are frisky.
New harness, new shoes. We even got some new sleigh bells this year. Speaking of sleigh bells, if on Christmas Eve you hear this sound, you get to sleep right away, because that sound means we're getting close.
I wonder if this came with a tape or something that parents could play with that sound effect. That seems very specific. Seems like they'd come with a tape and it's like on Christmas Eve when you want your kid to go the fuck to bed, play this.
And I don't stop where boys and girls aren't sound asleep. Now, let's go on to another letter. This letter's from Rick over in Kansas. Oh, this is a good letter. Rick wants to know, how do you fit down the chimney, Santa? Well, that's kind of a secret, but I'll tell you here now. You know the old story in The Night Before Christmas where Santa puts a finger to his nose and up the chimney he rose? That's not really quite true. The truth of the matter is, Santa has a little magic dust, and I sprinkle a little on top of my head, and I just shrink right down to where I'll fit down that chimney. Now, if you don't have a chimney, don't worry about it. Santa's got some other magic tricks. He'll get in there to your Christmas tree one way or another.
This is tape of the day. 100%. This is tape of the day. Not even close. This is incredible and I love it.
Well, now.
I know this is innocent, and I'm in the wrong for all the weird connotations I'm putting on this. But damn it, this is tape of the day.
Here's a letter. Comes from Mark from over in California. Mark wants to know, why do I see so many Santa Clauses? Well, that's a real good question. You know,
identity theft is a serious issue, Amber.
There's only one real Santa Claus, but I can't be everywhere at once. So, all these others are my helpers, and they all report to me. So you be good to them, just like you'd be good to me, because they tell me what's going on in their town.
I like that implies that Santa makes all of his employees dress and, like, have a beard exactly like him. Imagine if your boss hired you, or you were, like, contracting for someone, and as part of the job, you had to, like, look as close to them as you possibly could. Incredible.
Okay, now let's look for a really interesting question down in these letters.
Identity theft is a serious issue. That's why Santa uses NordVPN. You mean NorthVPN?
Hey, here's a good one on there. Little Sam up in Ohio. Sam wrote to me, "Dear Santa, what
I mean, up in Ohio, Santa. Wouldn't it be down in Ohio since you're at the North Pole? What are you, a fraud? A phony?
What's it like there where you live?" Well, I'll tell you. We've got an awful lot of snow out here. We have the ice on the North Pole, which is frozen the year round. We have pens for the reindeer. We have workshops for the elves. And we've got our own post office. And we have this house. This is where Mrs. Claus and I live. So you see, we have everything we need right here at the North Pole.
You already showed this shot.
No, I wasn't going to answer this question, but since you're pretty special, I will. This letter's from Sally. She's from down in Florida. And Sally wrote, "Dear Santa, is your
So we
beard..."
can confirm that Santa is somewhere between Ohio and Florida. Because he said up in Ohio and down in Florida.
Real. I sure hate to do this, but...
Oh yeah, I love Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and I really like that Christmas special. I watch that every year.
Like I said, I will this time. Come on over here. Come on over real close. Come on over here. Now, see if that's real.
Oh, God, they had a hand that's supposed to be your hand.
Well, it's real, isn't it? But don't you do that to any of my helpers, because they might get pretty mad about it. Now, people are always asking me about...
It's in the union contract. You can't pull on their beards.
The reindeer. Let me tell you a little story that happened last Christmas Eve. We were on our route like we always are, and Rudolph, being the youngest, he gets to playing around once in a while. Well, first thing you know, I heard something and I looked, and here he was, all tangled up in a TV antenna. Well, he skinned his knees all up, tore his harness all apart, and we lost quite a bit of time. We were just patching it together with baling wire and binder twine. But we finally got it done. And it took us nearly all summer to get him healed. And then we had to buy all new harness. And besides that, I had to buy a new TV antenna. And that's one reason we're doing so much practicing this year.
What a terrible anecdote about how Rudolph was severely injured.
You know, one thing we didn't talk about today, and that's these little elves. And they're sure important.
Is an elf filming the video? I'm imagining an elf with a VHS cam recorder. Just smoking out of the corner of their mouth.
To me, but maybe we better save that for another day. You know, I heard one of them over there just a little while ago stoking up that fire. Why don't we go over and warm our hands a few minutes? Come on, follow me over. Now that we've gotten to know each other better and I've shared some of my secrets with you.
It's actually Mrs. Claus, and they accidentally recorded over the wrong tape, and at the end of this, it just kind of like scan lines over to the end of the Claus's sex tape, but it's only the cleanup.
Some of those are really special secrets, too. I feel that we've become very good friends. Because of that, Amber, I have a really big favor to ask. I want you to find someone in your family and give them a great big hug. You know, a great big Christmas hug. And tell them that was from Santa. Then give them another one, another great big one, and say, that's from you. Okay? Remember, they really love you, and a great big hug might be just what they need today. Then go find one of Santa's helpers. Maybe he's in the mall, or maybe he's on a street corner. Walk up to him, give him a great big smile, because you know, they're awful busy now, and that'll help make their day too. There's those reindeer again. They're telling me it's time to practice. You know, we've only got a few days left. And like I told you, Rudolph needs all the help he can get. Now, before you go, there's a few things I want you to remember. Be sure that you help out around the house, and don't forget to eat those vegetables. And to brush your teeth every morning and every night, and say your prayers. And there's one more thing I want you to be sure and remember. Santa loves you, Amber. God bless you. And I'll be seeing you real soon. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
That's incredible. Main Street Video Production Incorporated. I want to see if I can find more of those kind of tapes because they are really bizarre. These aren't what I'm looking for. Did the slush puppy factory thing.
Think I could build with my Duplo block?
To monkey
Oh.
around. I won't come down, and that's that.
Alright, send me a link, Catalina Gearbox.
So, Michelle decided she'd ask Sally the zookeeper if she had any ideas to get Mar.
On your mark.
The trivia that people like to do.
Get set.
The mess which appeals to the kids.
Catalina Gearbox with a link.
Hey, brace for a big one. Here we go. Stare at me. Stare at me. Stare at me now.
specifically made for people who are high at 3 in the morning? Yes. Yes, it is. Hydrate.
Aha! Look what old Francis has today. I'm a particularly lucky dump dweller this afternoon. Oh, got a whole big piece of trout or mackerel or bass. I don't know. It's not important. It's
Okay, that's all I can do with this. Maybe I'll save this for another time, but I can only deal with a very small amount of that at any given moment. Ugh. That's where we. Creepy Teddy Ruxpin video? High Tops video? Yeah. I'm glad I recognize obscure VHS company logos now. That's a good skill. I want to see Freddy Krueger fight Teddy Ruxpin. That's a good deal, Bonkel Fox.
I can't sleep, Shannon. George, go to bed. It's late. Will you tell me another story, please? Mom and Dad said only 2 stories. They said you could only tell me 2 stories, but they didn't say anything about Teddy Ruxpin. Well, okay, but just for a little while.
Hi there. You know, I can't sleep either.
Hey, sis, what story is this? I don't know. Let's listen.
But I've learned a little trick to help me. Like to know what it is? I sing myself to sleep.
Come dream with me tonight.
Come dream with me tonight.
Terrible.
Let's go to far-off places and search for treasures bright. Come dream with me tonight. Let's build a giant airship and sail into the sky. Let's watch the ground so far below. Let's watch the birds as they fly by. The butterflies in springtime will lead us on our way. Exploding dandelions will brighten summer's day. And if our dream's a good one, and if our dream is right,
This is unironically hypnotic and it's gonna make me fall asleep.
then imagination can be real if we will dream tonight. Come dream with me tonight. Let's go to far-off places and search for treasure.
Oh god, he
Special
gets so big! No! Fuck, no! Go, God, why?
And if our dream's a good one, and if we see it through, then the wondrous dreams we dream.
Yeah, I'm fine with Teddy Ruxpin at his actual size of the toy, but yeah, I can't deal with adult-sized Teddy Ruxpin. That's scary.
Tonight, someday, just might come true.
Shannon, where are we? This sure doesn't look like home. Oh, don't be such a baby. It's only a dream. I hope.
How'd you like my song?
It was beautiful, Teddy.
That was a special kind of song called a lullaby.
Well, if lullabies are supposed to help people go to sleep, that's good, because my brother Josh is keeping me awake.
What's wrong, Josh?
I don't know, Teddy. I just can't go to sleep.
Sometimes you just might not be tired. Or you might have a lot to think about when you get into bed.
Yeah, I was thinking about something that happened at school today. There was this kid on the playground named Michael, like he had this neat new BMX.
Well, why don't you just stretch out, relax, take some deep breaths, and let the thoughts carry you away. We've been tucked in together.
Okay, that's my limit on that one. I like when I discover my limits for each particular video. That's always nice.
Response. You may not know this, but accidents or childhood injuries are the #1 killer of children and the leading disabler.
Oh, this is uplifting.
Each year, 1 child in 4 will suffer an injury serious enough to require medical attention.
Is this music the right choice for this scene?
The fact is, most of these injuries can be prevented. That's why we at Children's Hospital have helped create the National Safe Kids Campaign, which is sponsored by Johnson & Johnson and the National Safety Council. By placing a new emphasis on safety, we are hoping to raise the public's awareness about the #1 health risk to America's children.
Safe Kids Campaign Week here at school, I've been asking.
From each team will answer true,
Oh
false
no, they
questions.
gotta do a
For
game
10
show.
points, look at the diagram.
I can't deal with a bad robot. A Peer Power production.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Find out what it means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. A little respect for you and me.
Why do they call it common courtesy?
Expeditious
when so few
Mallard,
people
thanks for
have it?
following.
When's the last time you heard somebody sincerely say, "Why, thank you. Could I please have that?"
All the time.
You're welcome. Instead of,
I guess this video worked.
"Get out of here.
It was the year after I was born.
Shut up. Will you move?" You know, Bart and Beavis may be able to get away with it on the cartoons, on the television, being rude and disrespectful. But in this world, it just doesn't get you anywhere. A lot of people try to talk to others that way, and they find themselves getting into a world of trouble. I know one kid came to school and his teacher asked him a question, and he said, "Sure, dude." Well, the teacher didn't think it was funny, like they did on the TV show. And he got sent to the principal's office and ended up with a detention. You see, in the world we live in, you get ahead, you make friends, you get where you're going by treating others kindly, with respect, not by being rude.
Is saying "sure, dude" rude?
By being mannerly.
I don't feel like that's a very good example. Like, it's informal, I get that, but I don't know. I don't think it's inherently shitty.
In this world, the best way to get ahead, for you and for me, is by showing uncommon courtesy.
Mike, I need to talk to you about that paper. What's wrong with it?
Here we see the all too familiar defensive tone. This
What's
teacher
wrong
wants to
with
help,
it?
but Mike's defensive tone is not opening the door to help. Mike, let's take 2 on that tone.
Mike, I need to talk to you about this paper.
No, I'm sorry. What's wrong with it?
That's much better, Mike. Same words, better tone. much better results.
Marin, did you get your homework done?
Yes.
Notice the effect of a sarcastic tone. She said yes, but didn't mean it. A sarcastic tone always undermines the message you're sending. Let's see a better example of how to respond.
Suzanne, did you get your homework done?
Yes.
That's it. Just a simple, polite yes will do.
Would you please move?
This girl
Yeah, no, that guy was way in her personal space. I think that was completely fair.
is agitated, and with good reason. She is saying please, but it doesn't sound polite. Even when you're aggravated, you can keep a courteous tone.
I don't think that's good.
Eric, could you please move over?
Okay, sorry.
And that's exactly how it go, and he won't get defensive about it at all.
Courteous people make a real effort to avoid not only rude tones, but rude words like shut up, get lost, that's stupid, you idiot, who cares, so what?
They're really out here fighting the Bart Simpsonification of the youth. Don't have a cow, man.
Give me that. I was reaching for it. Well, I wanted to read it first. Well, so?
You really want something? Being pushy and rude is not the way to get it. This is a situation that definitely calls for some uncommon courtesy.
Oh, could I please read that? I've got 10 minutes left. Yeah, that would be okay. Thanks. That's good.
You need to discover the power of the word please. Thank someone for what they do for you.
Sorry.
No one likes to be interrupted.
Speaking of interrupting, let's move on. Oh, we already watched this. It was creepy, though. Remember this one?
Freeze! Don't do it! Do not get on that escalator! I repeat, do not get on that escalator! It's okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay. Listen, before you get on that moving escalator, I want to know that you are all safe riders. You ready? I want you to list the escalator safety points. You, go! Okay, you. Come on, surely you guys know at least one safety rule. All right. I guess we're gonna have to start from the beginning. And you guys better pay real close attention.
I want to see the horrifying monstrosity.
Caution means careful. Safe rider rules. Riders only. Well, that means no carts, no horses and elephants and stuff like that. Just people through the people. Okay, hold the handrail. You gotta hold the handrail because if you let go of the handrail, you never know. I mean, life is...
Hey, yo, Professor, chill out, man. And let an expert handle
You don't have
this.
to worry about that. Your mom and dad might have to follow you.
He's being quite rude, according to the previous video.
Okay, avoid sides. Don't get right next to the sides.
Hey, yo, I'm safety rider. Come along, kiddies, and I'ma safely guide you. Now, before you step inside, you check out the rules that I provide. Now you read all signs, you look and listen, it doesn't hurt to be alert, so you should pay attention. Elevators, escalators, moving walkways.
Green Guy says, with a $3 tip, Hannah, you are so much a Zoomer. I'm a millennial. I'm on the last years of millennial, but I am a millennial. I'll have you know.
You really gotta watch your step these days.
Whole new thing now. Elevators. I love elevators.
Now, if there's a fire, you stay calm and aware. Don't take the elevator, use the stairs. gotta be careful, man. Now watch the door when you enter, as well as when you exit. If you're stuck between two floors, don't even touch it. If the elevator isn't level with the floor, then you should be alert that much more. And when the doors start to close, chill out and just leave them alone. Now, if the door... Now, if the elevator stops between two floors, ring the alarm button.
Okay. We already watched this before, so I will move on. Two more 900 numbers. Did some of those at the beginning.
I love a good workout. Staying in shape makes me feel so good. How about you? If you like a girl who's in shape, why not call me? I'll be waiting.
So, pick up the phone and call. 1-900.
That if you have a workout fetish, like you want to talk to someone who's pretending they just got done working out. This feels like a RoboCop bit. It's a line you could call and pay to just cry at someone. Oh, God.
What makes people all over America break down and cry like this? Call 1-900-909.
No, it's supposed to make you cry. If you call it, it's supposed to be so sad it makes you cry.
9-CRY and hear it for yourself. $2 for the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. If you're under 18, ask your parents before you call. 1-900-9099-CRY.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Did I scare you? Well, if you really want to be frightened, call me at 1-900-909-3344. I'll tell you a different spooky story every day. When
I've never in my life wanted to talk to a jack-o'-lantern.
you call, you'll find out how to get one of these gruesome little ruffy creatures, and part of your $2.35 2-minute call will go to Special Olympics.
Yeah, which part? A penny?
So get your parents' permission and call me at 1-900-909-3344, unless you're afraid of monsters, vampires, and ghosts.
Now there's a Michael Jackson hotline with all the inside news at 976-2500. Beat it to your phone.
Get the latest dirt on your favorite soaps. Call 976-8080 for General Hospital, 8181 for all my children.
John.
Okay.
Don't just see Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Be Indiana Jones and take on 6 new adventures. Call 1-900-990-INDY on your touch-tone phone to play the Indiana Jones telephone adventure game. Every caller can write in for a great Indy photo certificate. It's only
That's got to be the most expensive adventure game in history.
$2.50 a call. Kids, check with your parents before calling.
You call this archaeology?
Take on the challenge and don't miss Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Rated PG-13.
At least it said $2.50 per call, so I think that's a flat rate. It's slightly better, but still. M. Scheffler with 100 bits says I'm late, but he have bits. Thank you.
If maniacs, zombies, aliens, monsters, and madmen are your line, then try this. Creep Phone, the phone number nightmares are made of. Call 1-900-909-CREEP. Creep Phone puts you in touch with the baddest of the bad. And now you can be a Creep Phone star. Record your own screaming monster madness. You may be heard by millions of Creep Phone fans nationwide. Call now. Under 18, get permission before calling.
What, so we're providing content to each other and you're charging us? What in the world?
It's new! It's outrageous! It's style and insult, and I'm Sultan. Ever been insulted? Sure you have. No, you haven't. Call 1-900-2-INSULT. Having one of those days? I'll make it worse. Call 1-900-2...
Green Guy with another $3 tip says, too bad you aren't a Gen Z because generations are plus or minus 4 years. It all depends on what you do and are interested in. No millennial likes this stuff. I don't think that... Gen Z likes this stuff? I don't get that. I don't know. I don't know about that.
Insult. Can't take any more? Think again. Your friends won't tell you what they really think of you, but I will. Style and insult. $2 first minute, $1 each additional minute. No tolls charged. No obscene language. Kids get parents' permission. Laugh or cry. It's an experience.
It's true, there was a shot from Troll in there. Was it Troll 1 or Troll 2? It was quick and I didn't notice. Also, welcome, Expeditious Mallard.
Should be doing your homework. I don't know what I
Hey, Junior, I got something you can really sink your teeth into.
Calling all Dream Warriors. Think you're...
I'm just gonna point out, it looks like Freddy's...
I got something you can really sink your teeth into.
That doesn't... I don't think that comes off like they intend it to at all. I'm an adult. 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 This is my job. I get paid for this. God damn it.
Calling all Dream Warriors. Think you're brave enough to face Freddy? Well, now you can put your nightmare knowledge to the test and win money. You can win $250 a day. Just pick up your phone and dial 1-900-860-4FRED. And you can challenge Freddy Krueger in the ultimate trivia game.
Hundreds of blood-curdling questions about all my films. Still need a few pointers? Well, listen up, lunch meat.
Call now and challenge Freddy in his trivia game to win cash.
Well, little piggy, I might not get you now, but I'll get you in A Nightmare on Elm Street 6.
$2 the first minute, $1 each additional minute. Callers under 18 get your parents' permission before you dial.
I wonder if that anyone actually won a part in Freddy's Dead over this. Be funny. Oh, there's another Krueger one.
Hey, Junior.
Nightmare knowledge to the test.
Or is it just a slightly different version? Lots of wrestling ones, but I don't know anything about wrestling, so I'm gonna skip those. Oh, really? You couldn't even put a little budget into this?
Get you, my pretty, with a scary story, that is. Is it scary? No, it's fun.
I want to bite your leg.
Oh, give me a break. You sound like you're gargling.
Call your favorite monster now and hear a scary story.
Ask Mom or Dad first.
Bubble, bubble, boil in trouble.
Call 1-900-909-1600. $2 the first minute plus 35 cents thereafter.
If maniacs, zombies, aliens, monsters, and madmen are your line...
This is the same one again! Alright, keep going. What?
It's the freak phone, and here's the party freak. Freddy Freaker, dancing new sensation.
You're just making up characters for 900 calls? Sure, Freddy Freak, whatever, why not?
The nation doing the freak. Call now.
Doing the freak? Yeah, just make a verb.
I know freak. Join the party, the fast and easy way. To hear what's scamming from New York to LA. Call now. 1-900-490-FREAK. What's happening? What's jamming? Party till you drop. Dial and hear the action. What's hot and what's not? Call now. 1-900-490-FREAK. $2 a call.
What do you even do? What's his deal? What's his thing? What's Freddy Freak's deal? Is that the point that you call to find out what his deal is? What the fuck is Freddy Freak? Who is that? What? What? He freaks on you. What does that mean? He's a freaker? What does that mean? What was the meaning for that? Like, okay, we need a character. He'll be Freddy Freak. He's a freaky. He freaks on ya. He's Freddy Freak. We did it.
On an uncharted tropical island, an exciting new discovery is waiting for you.
We're the Tiny Dinos, and we want to talk to you. Tiny Dinos.
I'm Baby Bronte. Call me now, and my friends and I will tell you funny, exciting stories.
What would a baby dinosaur have to say to me? They were just hatched. They don't have world experience. I want to talk to an old dinosaur. They know what's what.
Dial this number now and meet the Tiny Dinos. A new Tiny Dino story each day.
$1.50 the first minute, 35 cents each additional minute. Children, get your parents' permission before you dial.
Hi, I'm a Boglin. Me and my buddies.
There was a Boglin line?
Be your friend, right, guys? Right. Call us at 1
Don't send this to Stephanie Sterling.
900-909-5464 and hear how we can protect you from ferocious beasts. And help you teach your grade your math test. Yeah, new story every day. One call gets you a 3D Boglin hologram like this. 4 calls get you a set of 6.
Oh shit, Boglin holograms.
Buddies. And part of your $2.35 2-minute call goes to Special Olympics. So get your parents' permission and call us at 1-900-909-5464. Don't get the phone. I said get it, not eat it.
Foolish friends, Freddy Krueger is on your phone.
Yes, again.
Dial this number now. I've got some tales.
I believe this is actually Robert Englund's voice. I don't think the other ones were. This is.
Tell Freddy's favorite bedtime stories. Dead time stories. All brand new, straight from my boiler room to your home. It's Freddy Krueger on your phone. So dial this number now if you dare. Tell him Freddy sent you.
$2 the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. Children, get your parents' permission
Doppelganger,
before
thanks
you
for
dial.
subscribing on YouTube.
I am He-Man. Call She-Ra
We
and
watched
me
this
at
one.
1-900-909.
Warren.
Yeah, we like
Watch
to rock
that
and roll.
one.
We like to do a lot of...
Watch the cry line.
The Freak Phone. And now you can call the phone freaks on the Freak Phone for freaky, frightening fun. Call us now at 1-900-490-FREAK, and you'll get full tilt, madcap, wacky, warp madness. Give us a call, 1-900-490-FREAK. A dazzling, diabolical, hideous dimension of torrid, twisted terror. Join the party. Selected callers get to talk to one of the phone freaks live. Call us now, 1-900-490-FREAK. Just $2 a call.
Again, I feel like the entire advertising for that is literally just try and get you to call to see what the fuck it is?
Selective introductions to the beautiful people and their private phone numbers are waiting for you 24 hours a day. Call 1-900-500-5000 for those private phone numbers. $5 a call, adults only, for selective introductions to the beautiful people and those private phone numbers. Call 1-900-500-5000. Do it now.
That's just a sex phone line.
Ho, ho, ho! Santa here. Call 1-900-660-6666, and I'll tell you a different Christmas story every day. But before you call, listen to old Santa. Your parents have to pay for these calls, so get their permission first. Then, when you call me, I'll tell you how to get a whoopee from my Christmas collection, and part of your $1.85 2-minute call goes to Special Olympics. So call me at 1-900-660-6666. Merry Christmas! Ha!
Terrible. There's a Captain Lou Albano line.
I'm Captain Lou, and I'm talking to you about the world of pro wrestling. Call me. I'm telling you. This number's for you. Mom, you raised a great son.
There'll be no more calls for you, Lou. My boys and I are taking you in. Get it.
Come on. I got a right to make one phone call, and so do you.
If you call now, you...
All right.
Got a pencil and paper? Jem's got an offer for you that's truly outrageous. Now you can get a free music cassette featuring Jem's newest, hottest single, Glitter in Gold, plus 2 more fantastic songs. And that's not all. Got that pencil and paper? Okay. Call 1-900-976-1234 by Saturday, November 29th, and talk to Jem. And she'll tell you how to get your free cassette plus savings of up to $22 on Jem dolls and play sets. There's a $1 handling charge. Offer expires soon. Call now. Jem!
Welcome to Action Arcade. You have 4 adventures to choose from. Push 1 on your touch-tone phone to explore the House of Horrors. As you enter the library, you see a handsome old man. Is he friend or fiend? Smart move, but isn't someone following you? Act fast. Good.
I do remember that, Generty. I never watched it, just because I thought it wouldn't even be funny bad.
New York, call 540-PLAY. $2.95 per call. All other...
Oh my god, no way! There was a Mac and Me hotline?
An alien creature has accidentally landed on Earth.
He's lost, frightened, and he needs a friend, somebody just like you. His name is Mac, and you can call him at 1-900...
Mac is the only fictional character that likes Coca-Cola as much as I do.
909-4-MAC. Be his friend and share his adventures. And if you call Mac now, he'll send you his poster for free. Ask your parents before you call. $2 first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. Mac and Me, coming March 30th to your favorite video store. Call Mac now, 1-900-909-4-MAC. He's waiting.
Oh, this one's great. The Elvis outline.
Is Elvis alive? Judge for yourself by calling the 900 number on your television screen. Hear what could be the incredible Elvis phone call.
What could be? Probably not. But anything could be, I guess, if we're putting anything at a non-zero chance, I guess.
Listen to the newest and longest recording ever, just released from the original taped conversation purportedly of Elvis recorded about 4 years after the 16th of August, 1977. Call 1...
Not the Blu-ray of Mac and Me? Yes, I have the Blu-ray of Mac and Me.
900-909-ELVIS. Call now. Experience what may be the most...
I also have Munchies and Munchies 2. Or, well, no, I guess it's Munchie and Munchies. It's an Aliens situation.
Most shocking story of our time.
It's the Tone Lock line? Does Tone Lock have fans? He was in Blank Check. That's something, I guess. He did Funky Cole Medina and Bust a Move? No, that's the other guy. He did Funky Cole Medina and then another song that sounded exactly like Funky Cole Medina, right?
Yo, this is MC Tone Loc, and now you can reach me live at your phone and call. You know what I'm saying? You might be the chosen one. 1-900.
Tone Loc. Sorry.
I'm not your ordinary woman. I've been told I'm quite adventurous. Are you the adventurous type? You are. Why don't you pick up the phone and give me a call?
If you want to add a little...
Yeah, Wild Thing and Funky Cole Medina are basically the same song with different lyrics. At least that's how it reads to me when I listen to them. Funky Cole Medina. Wild Thing, do 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 do. Wild Thing, Funky Cole Medina.
Incredible but true, the world's most... This is Tico, the world's most amazing dog. Amazing because this dog talks. Incredible but true, a genuine talking dog. He actually speaks English, and now you can hear him by calling this number. Imagine listening to a talking dog. This is no joke, this is the real thing.
How did they not get sued?
Call now, 1-900-386-TALK, T-A-L-K. $1.75 first minute, 75 cents additional minutes. If you're under 18, get your parents' permission to call. Call now. You may never in your life be able to hear another real talking dog.
I don't know how they got away with that. Okay, move on. That's the end of that playlist. Oh, here's another one. This is the psychic one, or one of the psychic ones. There were plenty.
Sometimes a psychic is the perfect one to talk to when love is slipping away.
You told your boyfriend a big secret yesterday.
Oh my God, I told him I'm pregnant.
But you also told him something else. That it's not his baby.
No, it's not his. You see, we've only been together for a month, and I wasn't sure at the time.
Well, the good news is that he's okay with it. He still loves you.
That's such bad advice for someone to give when they have no idea, because psychic powers aren't real. Oh my God, what fucking scum. These people are the worst.
Oh my God, I hope that you're right.
What do you mean you hope? You called her thinking she was a psychic. Is there a chance she's wrong? If so, why are you paying her money? You could ask anyone to guess. She's claiming to be a psychic.
Something happened to upset you while you were at your boyfriend's place last night. He got a call from another woman while you were still there?
Yeah, I'm sure it was another girl. You know how people start talking funny when they're trying to hide something?
Oh, it was another girl, all right. Next time you go over to his place, check his phones. He'll have his ringers turned off, and that'll be your proof.
There are things even your best friend won't tell you, but your psychic will always tell you the honest truth. Call now for a free reading.
Call 1-800-799-5331.
I wouldn't even care if it was a line that was like, hey, this is like, there's no psychic anything. We're gonna hear you out and tell you the whatever. We're gonna tell you what we think of the situation. That's fine. It's kind of weird, but fine. But don't pretend to be psychic.
Your future is about to be revealed. Call for your free tarot reading now.
There's something else you've been holding back from him.
The tarot reading is free. The call to hear it will cost you.
The Ace of Cups. Now it all makes sense. Lydia, you're pregnant, aren't you? And he doesn't know.
No way.
Wow, a lot of these are pregnancy-based.
How did you know that?
We were so happy at first, but for the past few years, it hasn't been very good.
Tracy, I hate to be blunt, but he's seeing someone else.
What? You can actually see that?
That's such, again, she has no information. She's just saying this about someone. We'll watch this one after this, H-Baird. Thank you for the link.
I'm still hurt that he thinks his job is more important than me.
Barbara, you didn't feel that way when your husband was away a few months ago, did you?
What do you mean?
The Six of Swords shows a journey cross country. And when he was away, you were the one having an affair. I hope you're still there.
Yeah, I'm here.
How close am I?
Too close.
Find out what secrets our tarot masters have to tell you. Call now.
Call 1-800-799-6687.
Call now for a free psychic reading and get answers to any question.
I have a feeling you're in a very serious relationship.
Yes, I'm engaged.
You're engaged to a much older man, aren't you?
Yes, my fiancé is 13 years older than me.
You weren't very serious about 2 weeks ago, were you? You fooled around on your boyfriend.
Oh my God.
Why are all of these commercials like this?
God. How could you possibly know that?
Your free reading will amaze you. Call now.
Call 1-800-788-5270.
Apparently the overlap of Jerry Springer guests and people who call into psychic reading hotlines, very much a circle.
Recently, a lot of these so-called psychic clubs and services have sprung up all over the television screen, and they all do their very best to look just like the Psychic Friends Network. When someone told me to call one of
It's Gary Coleman!
those imitation psychic clubs, I said, what are you talking about? There's only one true psychic service, the Psychic Friends Network. And to prove that to you, we're offering you a free reading with one of our master psychics. So what are you waiting on? Pick up the phone and give it a try.
Wow. Scammy scum. Alright, I think we're done for the evening. I don't think we have any other ones we need to go through tonight. Oh, this is pretty good, actually. This is from In Search of Dr. Seuss, which was a TV special that starred a bunch of famous people, including, Sir Patrick Stewart. A bunch of people were in this. But this is a Yertle the Turtle segment, and it's equally cringe, and I enjoy it, because I liked it as a kid. And then we'll call it a night after this. Oh yeah, this special does not bring up the end of his wife's life or anything like that.
Yo, King Yertle, my name's the Mac. I come from the bottom of the turtle stack. I got pains in my back and knees. How much longer, Your Majesty? I know you're the king, but I gotta complain. The crew down here is in a lot of pain. Up at the top, you're seeing great sights, but down at the bottom, we too have rights.
You hush your mouth. You no right to talk to the world's highest turtle. I rule over clouds, over land, over sea, and there's nothing, no nothing that's higher than me. Now. Nothing.
While he was shouting, he saw with surprise the moon of the evening started to rise over his head in the darkening sky.
What's that? Say, what is that thing that dares to be higher than Yertle the king? I'll call some more turtles, and I'll stack them right onto heaven. I think I'll need about 5,607.
As Yertle the Turtle King lifted his hand and started to order and give the command, that plain little turtle, whose name was just Mac, decided he'd taken enough, and he had.
And that plain little lad got a little bit mad. And that plain little Mac did a plain little thing.
He burped. He's king of the mud.
The metaphor, Jay's a proxy. Metaphor. Or a fable. M. Scheffler with a link. Let's see who we're gonna raid on Twitch. Thanks everyone for hanging out today. I appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow for Tinfoil Tuesday, of course. Oh, and we're gonna go right into another Perfect. Another VHS stream. We're gonna raid VC Archives. Couldn't be more perfect. Alright, have a great night, everyone. If you haven't already, give me a follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and hope I see you soon. I will be back tomorrow, like I said. It says raid has been created, but it doesn't show the thing. There we go. Alright, have a great night, everyone. I will see you soon. Tomorrow, if you're here. Have a great one. I will. I'm going to make a patty melt for dinner. Alright, bye, everyone.